Meet Mike McGowen. Mike is in the enviable position of making a living skydiving.
I have a lot of fun. And having that fun is I'm a free fall photographer, is the official name. And that means that I wear cameras on my helmets, usually, because that's the best place to put them so they move with your head. And I film my friends skydiving. Photography for me is always about the subject matter, which in most cases for me is people.
Good job, baby.
And so in order to film them, how do you film? You know your subject matter. So I have to get to know them, which is a great, great pleasure for me because I love people, you know.
Getting the shot, flying at 120 miles per hour, requires a heightened degree of concentration.
So you're in the air, you've got a job to do, and you've got a job to do. You're multitasking. What's that like?
It's a double-edged sword. If you're not really into the photography end of it, you know, really looking for the lighting and the composition and things are changing, you know, then you're not going to get the picture. But if you get so involved in that, then you can maybe forget the element that you're in, which is falling 120 miles an hour towards the ground.
His job is far from ordinary. In fact, some might call it dangerous. But what does Mike have to say about the criticism of a sport deemed crazy or intense?
It is crazy and it is intense, you know, and skydiving isn't for everybody, just like golf or bowling isn't for everybody, you know.
But skydiving is for him, and he's been jumping for 40 years and flying with a camera on his head for 20.
When I'm skydiving, especially as I'm getting ready to climb out the door, and then I've already started filming and I'm framing and I'm looking for light and then I'm thinking about leaving that airplane, that's still exciting to me. I don't worry about my electric bill. I don't wonder if my wife is leaving me. There's just, you're right exactly in that moment. You're not any place else. And there's very few things that do that to you. You can practice meditation and that can do that to you, but it's very hard to get there. But skydiving does that to me. And so it is intense. And it's just that all-encompassing.
And though his passion, enthusiasm, and talent has put him on the A-list of flying photographers, he doesn't call himself an expert.
I always want to be a student. I always want to have that beginner's mind, because an expert has nothing to experience, does he? But a student has something to experience every day. And so I have to fight that, because I don't ever want to consider myself an expert, because it's not where I want to be.